Hello guys, today we're going to solve this question. The question is the deviation x is equal to x capital X minus m is very small in comparison with mean m and x by m whole cube, and higher powers of x by m are neglected. Prove that coefficient of variation v is equals to root 2 m where g is geometric mean. Okay, so we're given x is equal to capital X minus m, so we can write x is equal to capital X is equal to small x plus m, and then we can have like summation f is equals to n. You know that thing. The total frequency is the total number of our observations. Okay, so this is the formula, or this is the thing that you should always remember. And another thing is summation f x small x will be 0. Okay, so this what this means is our mean is 0, and when our mean is 0 means x bar is 0, then we can say summation sigma square is equal to summation x minus x bar. So x bar is 0, so we can write summation x square by n. Okay, so for this why did we did it 0? It means that it is small deviation, and so we will did is 0. The mean of this deviation is 0, is it is small deviation, so not capital summation capital F, that's it. Okay, so now what we can write is like by the definition of gn. Okay, I already I will remember the definition of gn, like is to write gm is equals to, and what is the formula of arithmetic mean? You know that summation f x by n. So I will write n here and one n here, and I will write log here, and I will also write log here, and this is the definition of geometric mean, the formula. Okay, the technique to remember it. And uh, on the above, one line above, we'll write gm is equals to anti-log. Okay, anti-log 1 by n summation f log x. Okay, so by the definition of cm. Okay, so this is the remembering technique. Okay, you should remember the technique by this method, and you should write one line above that cm is equal to anti-log from this direction. Okay, so this is remembering technique for remembering. Okay, you can directly write this also, but it is better to write this equation also. Okay, so you can write log gm, and I will now write log gm is only log g, and which will be equal to 1 by n summation f, and log x will be is small x. It is small x, but it is small x from formula. Okay, from the definition, but here we will write capital X. It is the original for which we have to find. Okay, so small x is the deviation. Okay, now we will write capital X, and then summation here log capital X is uh, x plus m. Okay, so x plus m. Okay, so now we're up to here log g is equals to 1 by n summation f log xi plus cm. Okay, and now when we write 1 by n summation f log, this is when we take m common, we will get 1 plus x by m. Okay, I write x as initial, the initial term here. It is not necessary. If the question asks us, then we have to write xi. So xi is initial term, but not necessary to write. Okay, so now we write 1 by n summation f log. From the property of log, we can just log m plus log. We can just write log m plus log 1 plus x by m. Okay, if they are in multiplication, we can just separate them by adding them. Okay, so 1 by n summation f. I already told you summation f is equals to n. Okay, the thing you should remember, so summation f means n, and the n is same here, so the remaining is log n plus log 1 plus x. The formula for log 1 plus x is remember 1 by n will be multiplied here also. The bracket is here, this is big with this curly bracket, so I'm also multiplying the thing inside. Okay, so 1 by n in summation f will also be there. So summation f is equal to this both term. Okay, so summation f will be also multiplying this log term, and 1 by n will also be multiplying this term. Okay, so log 1 plus x will be, now we can write log 1 plus x. We use this again, that log 1 plus x equal to x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3, and that goes on. Okay, so it was x minus x square by 2, x means x by m, so x by m minus x square by 2 is x square by 2m square. Okay, and then plus x cube by 3, which means here I will write plus x cube by 3, means it will be x means x cube, x means x by m. Okay, x means x by m, and x cube means x cube by m cube. Okay, so it will be, and it will be again minus, and this goes on. Okay, so the thing that goes on, we'll write is, we'll now write is dash dash dash, and we'll further proceed, and get cancel out, so log n plus 1 by f. Okay, so remember summation f x by m and minus, and as our question said, we can neglect the x by m whole cube. Okay, we can neglect the power from here, whole cube, whole power 4, whole power 5, we can neglect, but we cannot neglect the power of 2, so we have to write, and we have to write 1 by n summation f x square by 2m square. But this term we can neglect this thing. Okay, this we can neglect all this power cube, x by m power cube. Okay, and x by m power 4, which will be the another term. Okay, so we can neglect all those things from the third term. Okay, you can just write the function of x by m, and you can say we neglected. Okay, neglecting the higher terms, you can write here neglecting higher terms. Okay, so it will be equals to, remember what we did, that summation f x will be 0. Okay, we already wrote it in the first. Okay, so this whole term will be 0, so log m plus and it will be minus here, sorry, 1 by n summation f x square by 2m square. So this is log c here. Okay, log c will be equal to this thing, so I hope you are okay. Log g by m, the from the property of log. Okay, when log m goes on other side, it will be g by m. Okay, it will be equal to minus, and here you see, if you see that summation f x square by n is our standard deviation that we wrote earlier. Okay, so summation f x square by n is our standard deviation, sigma square. Okay, so I will write this whole term as sigma square, as I already wrote it in the start, by 2m square. Okay, so from here I can write g by m is equals to e power sigma square by 2m square. Okay, and now what I can write is, from this we will again put the formula of e power minus x. Okay, the formula for e power minus x is 1 minus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial. I can write here like e power minus is equal to 1 minus x plus x square by 2 factorial. Okay, minus m goes on. Okay, here the in log 1 minus x, sorry, 1 plus x, our even term is negative and odd term is positive. Here our odd term is negative and even term is positive. Okay, little different, and we will also add 1 here, but we will not add 1 on log 1 plus x. Okay, so g by m will be equals to 1 means 1 and minus x means minus, and x means not this is only x. Okay, we'll write minus is minus, so x is sigma square by 2m square, that will write sigma square by 2m square plus x square by 2, and that will be equals to sigma power 4 by 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so 8 m power 4, I think, and minus, and I will get, you can see if this term is correct or not. I hope this is correct, but that doesn't matter because that will be neglected. It is question, I mean that also said by question, we can neglect this thing the power of sigma and m. Okay, this can be neglected. So when neglected, when the remaining term will be it's g by m is equal to sigma square by 2m square, and it is our another term. So now from here we will write g is equal to m times 1 minus sigma square by 2m square. Okay, and this is now g is equal to m times when you multiply this one, take LCM, so minus 2m square minus sigma square by 2m square. Okay, so m and n get cancelled out, so g is equals to what remains, and we'll separate these terms. Okay, 2m square by 2m, which will be equal to m, minus sigma square by 2m. Okay, that will be sigma square by 2m only. Okay, then we have to find out the value of coefficient of variation b, which will be equals to, sorry, now we have to find the value of b, which will be equals to sigma by m. Okay, coefficient of variation means the standard deviation upon mean. Okay, so we have to find out standard deviation upon mean first. So we'll take this sigma square by 2m is equals to m minus g, and sigma square by m is equals to 2 times m minus g. Okay, so if we multiply both side by 1 by m, if we multiply both side by 1 by m, we will go to 1 by m square and divide by m. Okay, we can do this, and sigma square by m square means v square from this relation, and this will be equal to 2m minus g by m, and this will means v equals to root 2m minus c by m, and this is we have to prove, and we proved. Okay, thank you.